it's Jonathan, and welcome to another video. Today we'll continue our ride on the tour bus at the San Diego Zoo. When last we left off, we experienced half of the bus ride before our driver took a break at the elephants. In this video, I'll show you the second half of the tour. Now, let's begin to see some more plants and animals.
I can assist you, but now let's get on with it. Boys on the right, Nico and Suzu, by the way, they're only 13, 14, maybe 14, 15 now. They are going to keep growing until they're about 21. Bull male African elephant can get 20,000 pounds. They're only 8,000 to 9,000 pounds right now. And we're going to look at the mighty Lucy, the head of the little bachelor party. He's like the role model for Nipo and Suzu. He's 21, 22-ish. And this coming up is kind of like the elephant day spa where they get their pedicures, they get pampered in here, they get little treats to do their different exercises that we do so we can give them a little physical checkup. So this is my quiet zone. I'm going to go off the mic just for a moment. I'll be right back. Let's get our bearings on our medical map. We're on the far right, going to the bottom right. Let's go on through the pole that is the zoo. If you look to your left, that's Balboa Park down there. Recently ranked most beautiful park in the country. Yeah. I know you're looking down there, you're like, I don't believe you. I know, that doesn't look that good down there, but look at Cabrillo Tower on your right, way over there. You gotta go there, it's awesome. It got renovated, you can go to the top now. Tours are at 10, 12, 2, and 4. It's by our replica of Shakespeare's Globe Theater, my theater fan.
Oh,
you even have a free art museum by the Koi Pond. It's called the Timken. It's small. Our bigger art museum is not free. I think it's $20. But art fans, you got to get over there to Balboa Park sometime. So think about that maybe for tomorrow. And here's our queen. This is the sweet, sweet Shaba. You like that, don't you, Shaba? Look at her wagging her tail. Don't be shy, honey bun. What's your favorite tour guide? You want to hear the story about the baby elephant, Shaba? She loves this story. Okay, there's all these baby elephants in Kenya. They were orphaned due to drought, falling into wells, hyena attacks. Lots of reasons they lose the herd. So people in Kenya in this one neighborhood called Riteti, they did exactly what one of us would have done if you found a baby elephant. You take it in your house, right? So they have baby elephants walk around their kitchens. I'm not kidding. You gotta see the pictures. And they needed milk. So they called us. We partnered with them. We did an elephant milk study, which we're now famous for. It took quite a while, but we discovered the closest link to elephant's milk is goat's milk. All these babies got big and strong. They got released. They went into the wild. They found their families. It's going to be a movie someday. And guess what? You can join them. You can even visit there and volunteer there. I want to go there. I've never been to Africa. But maybe just for starters, that could be your new charity you support. But just a little homework. Go to reteti.org, reteti.org. Shaba wants you to know also, those umbrellas is where her favorite tour guide eats his nachos. Hear me out. I love elephants. I love Shaba and I love nachos. So that's a great lunch spot. That's Sabertooth Mexican Grill. I'm gonna turn this into a food tour in a little bit here because I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna show you some good spots to eat later today. And coming up, there's dromedary camel on the right. Educational animals. They're all over. I think all of them are. And what does an educator do? They inspire you, right? So think about the bigger picture. You're part of it. Think about what brought us here today. Why are we all on the bus right now? Wildlife, right? We're here for them. They're here for us. We're here to be inspired. They're here to inspire us. Some of you might work here someday. We are the third largest employer in San Diego. They even hire art teachers. I hired this guy, okay? And I grew up thinking you had to be a zoologist or biologist to work at a zoo. No, we hire bartenders, lawyers, doctors, mechanics, social media, marketing, sales. If you're good at something, you can probably do it here. On point. Look at Mr. Condor, so stoic. You're good this morning, buddy. He has a wingspan almost as wide as his butt. He's almost as big as an Andean condor. Bubba's on the right. You know what his name is? Number 155. We have bred, hatched, and released so many, they don't all have names. Maybe you guys can name him. So we've released over 250 California condor into Big Sur, Baja California, and the Grand Canyon. Alright, I gotta pick up the pace here. Let's go to Bear Canyon. How about that? My favorite part. So coming up, we're gonna go through the Koki real quick. It's basically where the island of Boulder rises up out of the sea of savanna grass. It's like Pride Rock and Lion King. It's a safe space, an oasis for all the little animals in Africa, like meerkat, mongoose, hornbill. Oh my God, look at this baby meerkat. Get out your bones. Get out your cat. I can't take a picture. You guys gotta take one. Look at this awesome photo op. You guys are so pumped right now. Baby meerkat learning hawk duty. That's one of our new babies. You know they have different jobs in the meerkat mod? They have hawk duty, snake duty, nursery duty. Look at all his brothers and sisters. Papa and Mama meerkat, you done good this year. They got 4 teenagers and a new baby. And they're already training you on hawk duty, buddy. Okay, let's go to Bear Canyon. Oh wait, Trevor to Hornbill, these guys are awesome. This is one of my favorite zoo couples. They've had so many kids grow up, leave the zoo, and go out and live their best life. They're a very prolific pair of hornbills. And now look where we are. We're back, almost bottom of the map where we started. Plant people, you already know, we're a world famous zoo for our plant collection too. We've got plants here that are so rare they're endangered. We have some that are so rare they're top secret. Look at how well planned this zoo is. Now you see the bowl shape? Look across. Polar bears are way over there on the other side. We're on the bottom. Polar bears with the top. Look at all the desert species on the top rim of the bowl. Plants from Madagascar and Africa over here. Some of these are endangered. I'm not going to show you which one. But plant people you probably know. And the grand finale of my tour, I'm going to show you one of the rarest plants on the whole planet. That's the grand finale of my tour. Go ahead, you guys are good. You're good. And this is where we're going to come out. We're going to finish it after rocks. So we just finished our full loop around the rim of the bowl that is the zoo. We're going to do the interior of the bowl of guacamole now. I told you I'm going to make you hungry. I'm going to talk about guacamole a lot. There's more to come. Look right. Lady koalas. Did you know that's the largest breeding population of koala outside of Australia? Great example of why we exist. Do you remember the fires in Australia 5 years ago? Sad. They lost 65% of their wild koalas. We did. We started bringing them koalas from San Diego. We released them in the forests of Australia. They started their own family. And they're thriving. And now these San Diego koalas are mixing with the Australian koalas, and they're strengthening the genetic population. It's just a wonderful story. That's a great example of why we're here. A world where all life thrives. That's why it's our slogan. We're not just in it for us, we're in it for everybody. You know, we gotta figure out ways to live with these animals, or we're gonna have to live without them. Alright, look at this. This is a great tour. My favorite bear is Francisco, the most ridiculously handsome bear on earth. Look at him, he's like, hey Rob. He's that. He waves. Look at this guy. Do you know he's like the Einstein of bears? He's awesome. He's an awesome bear. He's an amazing athlete too. Look at the pole next to him. See the scratch marks? He climbs to the top of that and stands on one paw. I'm not kidding. You can look it up. There's a viral video going around the internet of it. That's Francis Hughes. He's an Andean bear, aka spectacled bear, rarer than a panda, by the way. And he's a little engineer bear. He builds tree houses. Look at what he's been doing. He built a lot of them. And in the Andes Mountains, in the cloud forest in South America, they have tree houses they eat in, they sleep in, they have some they just hang out in and eat avocados. So basically, they eat guacamole in tree houses. It's such a cool bear. His next door neighbor is Shala, our mama sloth bear. It's got 3 babies back there. This is homework, number 1 homework assignment. Hang out with these adorable baby sloth bears later today. You gotta come back and see a little more action out of Bear Canyon. So, how about some big bear energy? How about Scout in Montana? Look at these two. They're brothers, they're grizzly bears, they're rescued too. This is why your picture's on my fridge. Scout in Montana. You got great hair, you got nice teeth. Everything is very cool. And look at Montana, he's foraging for food. He's doing animal enrichment. Now he's getting feed in what you're going to look for throughout the day. You're going to see animal enrichment occurring everywhere today. So you got salmon stuck into the tree. He's digging for a bone. You guys have such a good day already. You see Montana perk up when he says salmon. He's like, more salmon? Where? Those are highly intelligent creatures. This is why I love bears so much. I swear they have to understand English. You know that they have a 30 times stronger sense ability than that of a dog, by the way. And when I just say things like salmon on my tour, I noticed Montana starts looking around like, you got salmon, bro? This is Kartik Habitat. He'll be out later. He's a papa bear. He's popping to those baby sloth bears that you're going to see later. He's basically the real life Baloo. Then Turbo, the mighty Turbo lives in here. The Papa Andean bear. Here he comes! Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get an ID. Did you switch? Oh, that? Okay. You guys are trying to confuse me over here. Very special. They put Kartik over here. What? Kartik. You remember Jungle Book, right? We love Jungle Book, don't we? Everybody does. Some Baloo, awesome bear. What's a sloth bear? That's the real thing right there. Okay, let's check I gotta check my timer.
She's up here.
Hold on, I'm gonna man the radio real quick. Tell them I'm gonna be late.
See the bears? Is that pretty cool? What? You didn't see the bear?
Hey, did I miss a phone call from you? Have a blindfold on? Yeah, we're on the finishing up the bus route. No, we did not prep.
And you didn't see the bear?
That by the 10.
You did not see
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm back. So here we go. Middle of the bowl now. This is Bear Canyon, but obviously the pole, center street, on your map. Takes you to the center. Going to the epicenter of the zoo. Low point in the zoo. Take a moment. Let's take a deep breath. Close your eyes, meditate. Breathe in that oxygen. 700,000 plants. You feel good today, right? It's the plants. Do you feel better? Sleep better? Think better?
And
The
then
air,
tends to
the
bring
water,
back some
the
soil
soil.
too, so.
Huh, Francois Langer. Look at these guys. Show me the monkeys. My favorite monkey on the right. Super rare monkey from Vietnam. I want you to spend time over there later. Here's more scavenger hunt homework. Find the baby Francois Langer over there. You're going to love watching him. We got a new baby over there. That is a very large monkey from Vietnam. They have a really cool quahog. And that is my favorite monkey. It's a very rare monkey. Now look at this, middle of the bowl. This is where your favorite tour guide gets his egg rolls and lemon chicken and egg rolls.
We're about to see the pandas.
And egg rolls. And egg rolls. I love it over here. Because when I'm at Pandas, I take a break here. Or if it gets a little peoply, if I need just my own space, here's what I do. I go to Rock Spot up ahead in After Ross. I get the super nachos and I go underground by the aquarium and I just sit on the bench. I don't think we have fish in the aquarium right now, but we have penguins. And I just hang out down here. It's really nice and mellow atmosphere. If you ever need to take a break, that's a great spot. Now, quick teaser of After Ross before I bring you back. African penguins on the left. We're behind the habitat. It's kind of going to be a teaser for what you're going to see later. And this is something you want to be at. In an hour and a half, there's a wildlife presentation on this stage. It's free. It's the best one, in my opinion. There's Rock Spot. That's where you get your nachos. They're $11 for super nachos. They come with guacamole, not the Mickey Bowl Rat, real guacamole. But on that stage, you can use an aardvark. How many aardvarks do you know? Probably 0, right? So, point well established there. You can eat nachos, you can eat an aardvark, you can have a great lunch, and then you can hang out with our lemurs, and bird monkeys, and then Amur leopard parents are over here. Their babies are down by snow leopards where we started, but Oscar and Satka. Oh, there's a lady boss. She's in charge of all the rivet monkeys. And then Oscar and Satka, Amur leopard pair, are somewhere down here. Or it could be May and Charlie. We have 2 pairs of the rarest big cat on the planet. And I gotta wrap it up. I gotta get you back. I'm already out of time. I know, that went by fast. We've been on the bus almost 40 minutes. And I know some of you probably have to use the bathroom. So here's where you're gonna go. To the right of the koalas. There's Chuckles, my favorite koala, on the right. Right there on the other side of that building, that's where I let you off. That's urban jungle. That's where giraffe, cheetah, koala, rhino are. Key ingredient for your scavenger hunt today has got to be the giraffe feeding. It's 11:30 to 1:30. It's only $8. You can feed a giraffe for $8. Alright, so I pretty much planned out here today. You're going to have lunch like 3 times. You're going to eat nachos. You're going to go to that 12 o'clock after on show. You're going to see the giraffe. And here's that plant. There's a prehistoric conifer on the left. That's a wood cycad. Looks like a palm tree. Look at the 2-foot cones in that baby. That's one of the only ones on the planet. A guy named John Medley Wood discovered the last one in 1895. Everyone told him he was crazy. And it's a good thing he didn't listen. They tried to say that plant went extinct in the Cretaceous period. He's like, no it didn't. I'm going to find it. And he did. He took 4 samples, done a resection, and he cloned it. We got one of the only clones on the planet. And that was it. That's the Woods Cycad. Alright, once again, bathroom to the right behind Sydney. Giraffe feeding. There's a kiosk behind that restaurant. That's where you get your $8 giraffe feeding ticket. It starts in 1 hour. You can actually feed the giraffe, then go to the 12 o'clock. Oh my God, the largest, most gigantic koala on the face of the earth. That's why we're world famous. We have the biggest koala on the planet. Are you seeing this? I know now where you're all going to go after you get off the bus. You're going to get a picture with the biggest koala on the planet.
That's cool. It's the size
I'm
of a
going to
person.
open lower deck first, then upper deck. And get your bearings. We're about in the middle of the map.
Bigger.
That's where we started. Look, Bear Canyon's to the right. Front Street to the left. Now, parents, you might need to get that stroller. You left it in stroller parking, remember? Okay. Straight ahead on your left. If you're going that way, the closest bathroom is under the pizza place. So now we know where the bathrooms are, we know where the strollers are. And good news, you all win the trivia.
Hey!
Yay! Guess what your prize is? Free general parking. Yay! That's good news. Right, Montana? Look, Montana's down there eating snacks. Remember, the Grizzlies? Look below you. Alright. I'm gonna set you free. I got your whole day planned out. And guess what? You get the World Famous San Diego Zoo photo team, the best photo team on earth. They're so awesome. They probably printed out your photos already. At least look at them. You guys are gonna laugh when you look at your photos. I guarantee it. They have a gift. You gotta check out your photos. Alright, I'll see you later at Pandas. Have a wonderful day. Love you, bye.
Yes, it was fun.
I think you got robbed.
I didn't see any.
And now you have seen the San Diego Zoo's tour bus. I enjoyed seeing all of the plants and animals on this bus. On the Hand and Shot Productions channel, I'll produce some more animal videos, while on this channel, I'll post a video of the Skyfari, a cable car ride at the zoo. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on it. If you enjoyed this entire channel, subscribe to it. And if you want to know when my next video will be coming up, click the bell button after you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.